Welcome to the NHL 96 tournament that I put together. So it's going to be similar to my Tecmo Super Bowl tournament, where I'm going to be made up my own brackets. First I did a full team, like regular season playthrough, and I let the computer control the whole thing. And at the end, I went and got all the standings. And then I ranked all the teams by, first, second, third place in the entire league. So, the New York Rangers being the #1 leading team. And now ranking these are a little bit harder in hockey than in football, because it doesn't show like how many goals for and goals against, whereas like Tecmo Super Bowl shows how many points you scored. But I mean, you take a look at you got the 7th team, Hartford Whalers, 43-38-3 record with 89 points. Well, 8th place you have Detroit Red Wings, 43-38-3, 89 points. So they had identical records. So in that case, what I had to do is go into the team leaders, and whoever had the most goals for the team leaders was the one that was the tiebreaker for that. But in other cases, there are teams that had the same amount of points, but they had more wins, and that's where I used that to justify, who gets the higher seed. But anyway, I finally got all the teams ranked. There's 26 teams in the NHL at the time. And I pulled off a 26 team brackets. And what I liked about this brackets is they actually ranked them for me, like first place here, second here, third here, fourth here, so I didn't really have to do much of that. But it's going to be the same as at my Tecmo Super Bowl tournament. We're going to do it in sections. So first we'll see section 1 this weekend. We got the Pittsburgh Penguins against the New York Islanders. Then we're going to have the Tampa Bay Lightning against the San Jose Sharks. And then the Detroit Red Wings against the Buffalo Sabres. And in the winter here we'll play against the New York Rangers. So we got the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth ranked teams all get a bye in the first round. So we're going to do section 1 here, see who makes it to the final game here, the semifinals. And then we'll do section 2 here, see who makes it. Got section 3 down here and section 4. So just like Tecmo Super Bowl, I have my own team, the Chicago Blackhawks. Kind of like in Tecmo Super Bowl, I had the Green Bay Packers. So I'll be playing as the Chicago Blackhawks. Anytime we see the Blackhawks play, all the other teams are going to be computer controlled. And now when doing the Tecmo Super Bowl tournament, it seemed a little more predictable. Like I kind of knew, or had at least a pretty good feeling that I was going to win the whole thing as the Packers, because that's a game I've been playing for a long time, getting really good at. With NHL 96, I'm not quite as good as I used to be. I haven't played this specific game in a long time, so I might be a little rusty. So there's no guarantee that my team is going to win the championship. So we'll just have to see. Now, I'm not sure, I can't remember in this game if, like when doing this tournament, I'm going to have to do exhibition games, because you can't actually build your own tournament within the game. So I'll be doing exhibition games, but I'm not sure if doing exhibition games, if you could choose like what happens after overtime, if you could choose a continuous overtime until someone scores, or if the game just ends in a tie. But what I'm going to be doing, if the game does end in a tie, if I can't do a continuous overtime, whoever's got the higher ranked team is, they get the victory. But see, I mean, there's been so many hockey games, I can't remember if you could choose how to end the game. I know some of them, some of the newer ones on the PS2, I think they give you the option to either have like one overtime period, a continuous overtime, or else like overtime and a shootout. But in the NHL 96 one, I can't remember if you have any options in the exhibition game, but I guess we'll find out when we play. So, and if you're unfamiliar with the teams, I already named off these teams. Round 2, you got the Quebec Nordiques, the Anaheim Mighty Ducks, the Dallas Stars will be playing against the Ottawa Senators, Hartford Whalers will be playing against the LA Kings, and then the Calgary Flames will be playing the winner of these teams. And down here in Section 3, you got the Toronto Maple Leafs against the Montreal Canadiens, the Florida Panthers against the Washington Capitals. So we'll only be seeing 2 games that Saturday, and then on Sunday we'll be seeing the Chicago Blackhawks playing the winner of these 2 teams, and we'll be seeing the St. Louis Blues play the winner of these 2 teams. And on the Monday we'll be doing this game. So it's going to be every Saturday, Sunday, and Monday again, just like football. And then down here we got the Vancouver Canucks against the Philadelphia Flyers. We got the Edmonton Oilers against the New Jersey Devils. We got the Boston Bruins will be playing the winner of this game. We got the Winnipeg Jets will be playing the winner of this game. And many of the teams here aren't in their current cities anymore, like all these teams are, at least as far as I know. I haven't followed hockey in quite a few years, but like the Quebec Nordiques, I believe that's the team that became the Colorado Avalanche. The Hartford Whalers, I can't remember what team they became. You got the Winnipeg Jets, became the Phoenix Coyotes, and I think since then Winnipeg got another team, Winnipeg Jets. But yeah, now it's going to bug me trying to remember who Hartford became. Maybe it was, I'm pretty sure it was Quebec that became Colorado. But I don't know, at some point, by the time we get to that game, I'll have researched it and know. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the intro, and see you in the next video.